What does it mean to truly make a difference? I eagerly chose this field of social work in the hopes of using my strengths to help others improve their lives and make the world a better place. But when I began my internship at Silverado Hospice, I found myself thinking, how am I supposed to help people who are already dying? As an emerging professional, I had hopes of using my life experiences to encourage others, but I wasn't sure how I could fully integrate that into my development. When I was 13, my older brother took his own life very suddenly, and 2 years later I was sent to boarding school across the country to finish the remainder of high school. I felt powerless over my life and the decisions that were being made for me. I didn't have a voice to speak up about what I wanted, and I couldn't see how anything of value could come out of this painful time. During my few years at boarding school, I was inspired by my counselor who pushed me to recognize my strengths and grow in my understanding of who I wanted to become. When I arrived at Whittier College, I knew I wanted to go into social work. I felt that the only way I could make sense of the experiences I had gone through was to use them to help others in similar situations. Through our integrative liberal arts classes and community partnerships at Lydia Jackson Elementary School, I learned about human behavior, mentoring children and developing a literacy program for parents and students. These experiences gave me knowledge of different social systems and demographics, and that understanding is something I can offer as a social work professional. The reality is, we live in a society that shies away from those who are dying. As an intern at Silverado Hospice, I take the time to ask, what does it mean to have a good death? Using the systems theory, I work to find resources and support in the environment and communities for patients who have been forced to give up their independent lives. As I assess and evaluate my patients, I incorporate their history and context, uncovering who they are underneath their diagnosis. I have been able to utilize the strengths perspective to capitalize on what patients can still do, rather than what they are lacking. Using knowledge I gained from my own experience of losing a loved one, I am able to talk to families about end-of-life care and what they value most in their last moments. Humbled by their many years of wisdom, I have the privilege of learning from their reflections on what brought them happiness in life. My favorite piece of advice has been, eat ice cream every day. I really can't argue with that. I know what it's like to feel helpless towards decisions about the future, and I have the chance to practice advocacy for patients who can no longer speak up for themselves. My knowledge of human behavior and the social environment, from young demographics to end-of-life care, has shaped the decisions I have made about my future, and it continues to guide my practice in the field, wherever that journey may take me.